Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Russia intensifies its attacks on key Ukrainian cities, with fighting raging for a seventh day. The war in Ukraine tops our news here this afternoon. I'm Evrod Kasumi. And this just in, the U.S. ambassador to the UN says Russia has used banned weapons in Ukraine. Here's more of what we're learning at this hour. Hundreds of people are feared dead in the southern port of Mariupol following hours of sustained shelling. Also in the south, Russia has been battling for control of Kherson, but its mayor says that the city is still held by Ukrainian forces. There have been reports of more rocket fire and airstrikes in the northeastern city of Kyiv, where Russian paratroops landed overnight. 21 people have died and 112 people have been injured. In the meantime, the United Nations says that more than 800,000 people have left Ukraine and many are still scrambling to safety. Jay Gray has this report along the Polish-Ukrainian border.
We've been given special access by the Polish army to show you this train that's just come in from Kyiv, from the capital city. You've got people fleeing the bombing, which has intensified there. So has the rush to safety.
The relentless attack on Ukraine has intensified, the most damaging and deadly strikes coming through the air.
So we all are praying the war will be stopped.
The city of Kyiv has been gutted by constant shelling and is now surrounded by Russian troops. Emergency officials saying this service center was taken out during a missile attack. Kyiv is also a primary target, though a senior U.S. defense official tells NBC News a Russian convoy that stretches for 40 miles outside of the capital city has stalled, facing fuel and food shortages. As the fighting intensifies, so does the rush to get out. Close to 700,000 have already left Ukraine, and that number expected to grow significantly over the next several days.
And this is a big tragedy for me to leave my city, and actually I don't know am I going to come back or not, and I don't want to leave, but it's completely dangerous to stay here.
Dangerous and dire. Store shelves in many places empty.
No food, no bread, no water, no tablets, no pharmacy, nothing. And the people of there staying, no money to go out, to run, no money.
The UN warning the situation could quickly become Europe's largest refugee crisis this century.
Now, once the refugees leave the train and clear customs, many will get right back on another train, trying to find a place where they can essentially start over. Along the Ukraine-Polish border, I'm Jay Gray. Now back to you.
All right, Jay, thank you. Now, despite Russia's claim that they aren't targeting civilians, there's extensive damage to civilian buildings. Alex Marquardt reports on the aftermath of a deadly Russian attack that hit a TV tower in Ukraine.
This TV tower right here, just 3 miles from the city center. We've spoken with guards who were here yesterday. They say this attack from the Russians came with no warning. They believe that there were around 4 missiles that hit all across this area, including a direct impact on the tower itself. You can still very much see the damage, of course, a blackened area around the middle of it. Now, we know from Ukrainian authorities that some 5 people were killed. Just take a look at this. At this building and the state that it's in now. It is completely destroyed. Here on the ground floor, this is clearly a gym. You can see all the gym equipment, stationary bikes, elliptical trainer. There is still a fire going on there. Lots of smoke coming out of this building. Utterly destroyed, John. Now, this is an area called Babin Yar, which is where one of the worst massacres of Jews in World War II happened. Some 30,000 people killed over the course of 2 days. So it's a very, very symbolic area. And here you have an attack by a man, Vladimir Putin, who claims that he is trying to denazify Ukraine on what is essentially hallowed ground. This is, in the words of the Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, an appalling attack. President Zelensky also saying that this is evidence of history repeating itself.
And that was Alex Marquardt reporting. Our coverage of the situation in Ukraine is going to continue all day long right here on Local 4. Let's check in with Victor Williams with more on what we're working on for later.
We're talking to the family of a former Michigan police officer who is now imprisoned over in Russia as this war between that country and Ukraine continues. That story coming up at 5.
All right, thank you, Victor. You want to stick with us here at Local 4 and clickondetroit.com for continuing coverage of the situation in Ukraine as new information comes into our newsroom. And now to this Local 4 News update. We are getting our first look at the man charged in a deadly shooting at a Roseville bar. Police say 25-year-old Michael Altman Tucker shot and killed a 36-year-old bouncer Saturday night while he was being removed from Dooley's bar on Gratiot. A second person was hit but is expected to be okay. Bond is set at $1 million. He's due back in court on March 16th. Also making headlines at this hour, the Ford Motor Company is changing the way that it does business and has announced that it is splitting its electric vehicle program from the traditional Ford business. But as Rod Maloney reports, he joins us now live this afternoon. This is not the spin-off Wall Street wanted Ford to do, Rod.
That's right, Evrod. They've been asking Ford to actually make a separate entire business. But Ford believes that it has the ability to run the e-business, take the constraints off of it, and at the same time fund that business with the rest of the traditional Ford internal combustion engine business. So they have strength because they say down the line they can do a better job than, say, Tesla to take care of its customers. So let's take a look a little bit at what it is that they're going to be doing in prioritizing electric vehicles. They say that they're going to have 3 different divisions. They already started one called Ford Pro, and that started as a result of its commercial business needing to get some help. And now they're going to have something called Ford E, Model E, for the electric vehicle division, and then Ford Blue for the traditional internal combustion engine business. They're going to be using the train station to have a lot of their high-tech people attract a lot of the best talent that they can possibly find in order to make that happen. And over time, they'll be looking to wind down the traditional business. But again, that's going to be over quite a bit of time. So let's hear from Jim Farley, Ford CEO, and also analyst Sam Abel-Samid talking about what it is that's going on and why and how this is all playing out.
It's a big day for Ford. These changes are significant. It's not the first time Ford Motor Company had to reimagine its future and form its own path that's different from other companies. The bottom line is this: we have the opportunity to blow people away with amazing products in the second and third inning of this digital transformation for our industry, and to completely reinvent the experience of owning a Ford.
So I think that this makes a lot of sense, and what we'll see over the next decade or two is the gradual wind down of what has been established as Ford Blue as they make that transition to all electric over the long term.
Now, one of the things that Ford is saying is that it needs to cut $3 billion worth of cost out of the Ford Blue division. And they say that everything is on the table. They say that they have high warranty costs, but they also are not ruling out the possibility of job cuts. In the meantime, the union, UAW, is saying that they're on board with all this, but they do want to protect as many jobs as they can. Reporting live, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, Rod, thank you for keeping us updated. Let's stick with Ford now. The automaker is recalling more than 18,000 2022 Ford Explorers and Lincoln Aviators, and this is all because of a fire risk. The issue is a fuel leak that could lead to a fire after a crash. The recall comes a month after Ford discovered the same issue with some 2022 Mustangs, all of which were fixed before being sent to dealers. But if you do own one of the recalled vehicles, you'll want to take it to a dealership where they'll install the replacement part for you for free. Fitbit is recalling over 1 million of its Ionic smartwatches, and this is because of a burn hazard. The watch battery can actually overheat, and that can cause a burn. Fitbit has received at least 115 reports of this happening here in the U.S., with the battery overheating and 84 reports of burn injuries. Consumers should immediately stop using these watches and contact Fitbit. They're going to issue you a refund and a discount code for 40% off select Fitbit devices. We've got more information for you on our website. Just go to clickondetroit.com. Well, let's turn our attention now to your forecast on this Wednesday afternoon as we give you a live look outside at the Detroit skyline and the Detroit River. Meteorologist Brandon Roos standing by with a look at what we can expect.
Good afternoon, everybody. So far, so good for most of us. We're flirting with 40 degrees, 39 officially. A little cooler up north where they've had a little more cloud cover, but it's 40 City Airport, 40 Lansing and Jackson. There is not only cloud cover, but how about a little snow northern lower? This cold front is sinking south, and as we head through the afternoon and evening, Likely snow to our north zone and late afternoon, evening rain for most of us with those 40-ish degree temperatures. After 3 p.m., we will notice that from north to south and into the evening drive. Prepare for you or your loved ones to have a slower, slippery drive and maybe a little sketchy getting around to gymnastics and hockey practice tonight, Evrod.
All righty, Brendan, thank you for the heads up. We've got a lot more to come here on Local 4 News at noon, but first, we want to check in with Bree Jackson.
I'm Bree Jackson in Washington with a look at key takeaways from President Biden's first State of the Union address, including his message on inflation.